innovate.
Maharhaba, Assalamualaikum. My name is Irene Rosalia, 22 years old, taking up Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Filipino, studying in Negros Oriental State University, Mabinay Campus.
My name is Mrs. Nicola, and I'm principal of Capital School Bahrain, which I believe is the best British school on the island. Not only did we teach the English national curriculum, which is far superior to any other British curriculum, but also we are one extended family. No one is a number here. Everyone is an individual.
The new campus has plenty of space, which is really good for both indoor and outdoor learning. It has lots of new facilities, which include sports facilities, science labs, food tech rooms, and multiple libraries, and is continuing to develop with the needs and requirements of all children to ensure all children develop a love of learning and education.
Hi, my name is Iman. I have two kids that go to Capital School Bahrain. I have chosen Capital School for their educational system, where they concentrate more on teaching the kids to think outside the box and teaching them learning pathways and be more responsible and concentrate more on their strengths to build around their weaknesses. Capital School Bahrain has improved in the last year, specifically with their new campus and improved resources, and it's reaching to our expectation as parents, where it speaks the language of the families, children, and community.
Now we can have children right up to the end of the secondary school, and from this September we'll be receiving children into year 10 and then adding a year group each one at a time. So we will be taking on the IGCSEs and A-levels like the rest of British schools that you will find. We're also extending down so that not only in our foundation stage where we currently receive year 3 pupils, but we'll also have an age 1 and an age 2 unit so that we can look after the youngest children to nurture them right from the very beginning. This will make us unique in the island. We have fantastic British trained, native speaking British staff for all the main subjects, and then Bahraini staff in supporting roles to help us produce the best possible results for every single child who comes here.
It's really clear that Capital School has a bright future ahead, and I'm really looking forward to being part of it.
With that, I can't wait to see what Capital School Bahrain can offer in years to come.
I'm sure that you can see how excited we are to be here, and I would love for you all to come and join us. Thank you.
For today's video, I'm going to share the educational system, program or courses for teachers' education, qualification for teachers, benefits for teachers, and issues and concern for teachers of University of Bahrain. Number 1 is Bahrain educational system. Bahrain celebrated the centennial of the establishment of its public education system in 2019, 100 years since the first public school was founded and formal education began in Bahrain. Since then, all residents have been integrated into the public school system free charge, as designated in Article 7 of Bahrain's constitutions. The main objectives of Bahrain educational policy is to offer to all citizens without any discriminations equal opportunities to receive education. The Ministry of Education in Bahrain is the official body responsible for devising and implementing the educational policies for its government, public schools determining the general objectives of basic and secondary education, and allocating the system and the instructional time for all subjects. Private schools in Bahrain operate under the supervisions of the Ministry of Education and are obligated to use the curriculum and textbook approved by the Ministry of Education. The ministry covering the Arabic language of Arab students, Islamic studies for Muslim students, and history and geography for Bahrain of all students. These are three types of private schools: the national, foreign, and foreign community. Each schools have its own curriculum, teaching plans, and teaching books, which must be approved by the Ministry of Education. The educational system in the Kingdom of Bahrain follows the ladder of 9 years basic education, which includes both primary and intermediate stages. The 3 years of secondary education, its various tracks in the Kingdom of Bahrain. The 9-year-long basic education is compulsory to all children whose ages are between 6 to 14. All children must be enrolled either in the government schools or the private ones. The Ministry of Education has given the great importance to the public of all educational stages in view of a carefully studied plan and program project. The following is a brief description of the various stages of education in Bahrain. The first one is the primary stage. This stage represents the first formal school ladder in Bahrain and accommodates students of age group 6 to 11. It lasts for 6 years and divided into 2 cycles. The first one includes the first 3 grades of primary education, in which in the class teacher system is applied, whereby in this system a single teacher teaches most of the subject is except English language, design and technology, music education, and physical education. The second cycle includes the upper 3 grade, in which the subject teacher system is applied, whereby each subject is taught by a teacher who has specialized in a specific discipline and obtained educational academic qualification. The curriculum for first and the second cycle are basic education, includes compulsory common subject, including Islamic education, Arabic language, English language, science and technology, mathematics and social studies, and physical education, family education, art, music, and songs. The second one is intermediate stage. Intermediate is considered is the third cycle of the last one in basic education, which accommodates students of age 12 to 14 and lasts for 3 years. A successful completion of the 6th grade is primary cycle, or its equivalent from the literary education. It's a prerequisite to join this stage. The subject teacher is applied in this stage, whereby each subject is taught by a teacher who has specialized in a specific discipline and obtained educational academic qualification. The curriculum of this stage includes compulsory common subjects, including Islamic education, Arabic language, English language, science and technology, mathematics, social studies, handcrafts, and physical education. Next one is secondary stage. This stage is considered to be a complementary of the basic education and a new phase for the students for preparing him or her to enter the universities and higher institutions for directly enter the labor market. It accommodates students of age group 15 to 17. The duration of study is 3 years, which is divided into 6 semesters. A successful completion of the intermediate stage is equivalent. It's a requirement to join the first semester of secondary education. The future structures of education in Bahrain is moving towards implementing the new education system, or the future structures of education in Bahrain, which is more flexible as students can obtain of the provided tracks and the secondary level, namely unified track or vocational track. The student that who can select the unified track can obtain one of the following divisions, including science, literacy, commercial. The students who will select the vocational track either to obtain technical stream, which is divided into applied, the technical, vocational, or to obtain the apprenticeship program. That's the educational system of Bahrain. The next one is number 2. Number 2, program or courses and education for teacher education. Curriculum reform. The Ministry of Education has been implementing a comprehensive curriculum reform since 2015, aiming to align the learning outcomes with the 21st century skills and competencies. The reform covers all the levels of education, from kindergarten to secondary, and introduced as new subjects such as critical thinking, problem solving, creativity, and innovation. Bahrain is home to several universities, for many of which have connection with international institutions in other countries. Bachelor students in Bahrain are offered a large range of choices when it comes to selecting their programs and studies. Some examples includes business, security and risk management, human resources management, finance, and more. Students in Bahrain have the flexibility to choose from full-time or part-time learning schedules, which bachelor's programs typically lasting for 3 years of full of timeable. Degrees earned in bachelor programs in Bahrain are usually recognized and accepted either for transfer credit or to further degrees at other schools all around the world. For students who wish to expand their intercultural awareness by studying abroad, universities and institutions of higher learning are dedicated to providing bachelor students with the best possible education in their chosen area. For these reasons, schools in Bahrain tap into the brightest human resources among their citizens, teachers holding advanced degrees from Bahrain and abroad to impart knowledge and skills to new students in bachelor's degree program. Curriculum for Teachers Education. The Bahrain Ministry of Education is the official body responsible for implementing educational policy in the public school sector, determining general objectives for basic and secondary educations, and allocating instructional time for all subjects. Private schools in Bahrain operate under the supervision of the Ministry of Education and are obligated to use the curriculum and textbook approved by the Ministry, covering the Arabic language for Arab students, Islamic studies for Muslim students, and history and geography of Bahrain of all students. In all schools in Bahrain in 2006, the ministry implemented a citizenship curriculum that was compulsory only for Bahrain and Arab students. In 2015, the citizens curriculum was implemented for all students in all schools. The curriculum for the first and second cycle of basic education include compulsory common subjects including Islamic education, Arabic language, English language, science and technology, mathematics, social studies, and physical education, family education, art, music, and songs. That was the curriculum and program and courses of Bahrain. The next one is number 3. Qualifications for teachers in Bahrain. To teach English in Bahrain, you must possess a TEFL certificate and a college degree. Many employers also prefer candidates from native English-speaking countries with an education degree and relevant teaching experience. International schools in Bahrain would generally require teachers to have a valid teaching license in their home state or country, as well as previous classroom teaching experience. Requirements for university jobs can vary through experience. Licensed teachers are preferred. A primary teachers will need a minimum of a bachelor degree in education, preferably with a postgraduate degree in education. At least 2 years of previous teaching experience is an advantage. A secondary teacher will require a degree in their specialized subject along with English language. Schools may also require a TEFL certificate. What are the requirements to teach English in Bahrain? The requirements to teach English in Bahrain may vary depending to the school or institute where you are applying, but generally, the following requirements apply is: the first one is a bachelor degree. Most schools in Bahrain require English teachers to have a bachelor degree in a related field such as education, linguistics, or English. a teaching certification. A teaching certification such as TAFL, or should we say Teaching English as Foreign Language, or TESOL, or we should say Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages certificate, is often required to teach English in Bahrain. These certificates demonstrate that you have the necessary training and skills to teach English as a foreign language. English proficiency. It is important for English teachers in Bahrain to have a high quality of English proficiency, as they will be teaching students whose first language is not English. Next is experience. Of course, some schools may prepare candidates with previous teaching experience, although this is not always a requirement. In addition to the above requirements, some schools may also require a background check and or a medical examination. It is a good idea to check if with the specific schools or institute where you are applying to confirm their specific requirements. If you are interested in learning Arabic while teaching English in Bahrain, there are many language schools and institutes that offer Arabic language classes for foreigners. This can be a great way to immerse yourself in the local culture and improve your communication skills with the people you interact with on a daily basis. Most schools in Bahrain prefer native English speakers from countries like United States, Canada, United Kingdom, Ireland, Australia, and South Africa, and New Zealand for English teaching jobs. In exceptional cases, individuals who are not citizens of that nation may still have a chance of securing a teaching positions. These opportunities, however, are rare. To increase their chances, non-native English speakers should hold a graduate degree, possess exceptional English language skills, and have extensive teaching experience. The next one is hold a bachelor degree from an accredited college or university. While a bachelor degree is the minimum requirement for English teachers in Bahrain, many schools prefer to employ candidates with a degree in education or even a master's degree, previous teaching experience, and a teaching license from major native English speaking countries, and also highly valued. That is number 3. Next one is let's continue number 4. Benefits for teachers in Bahrain. Despite the challenges, qualified English teachers in Bahrain can enjoy a lucrative career, earning a free-tax monthly salary ranging from 1,500 Bahrain peso to 3,000, even more. If we converted this to peso, it's about 2,251,000 up to 440,000 in Philippine peso. Teachers can also benefit from additional perks such as airfare, health insurance, and even furnished housing. Teaching jobs in Bahrain can offer excellent salary packages, including generous benefits. Teachers are often able to secure accommodation, flight allowance, and health insurance for themselves and their dependents as well. Employment packages on offer. The generous employment packages offers allow teachers to live comfortably while working in Bahrain. Along with earning a very high salary, your employment package may include free accommodation or free accommodation allowance, free flights or allowance, free health insurance, potential opportunities to develop your career, child tuition places or discounts. Usually 1 or 2 children are covered. The salary that you can earn as English teachers in Bahrain will depend on several factors, including your qualifications, experience, and the school or institute where you are teaching. Generally, English teachers in Bahrain can expect to earn a good salary, often with benefits such as housing and airfare included. There are several reasons why someone might choose to teach English in Bahrain. The first one is high demand for English teachers. Bahrain is high demand for English teachers, especially in private schools and language institutes. This means that there are plenty of job opportunities for English teachers in the country. First is good pay. English teachers in Bahrain can expect to earn a good salary, often with benefits such as housing and airfare included. The next is cultural experience. Bahrain is small, diverse community with a rich culture and history. Teaching in Bahrain offers the opportunity to learn and experience this culture firsthand. That is the benefits of Bahrain. The last one is number 5, issues and concern for teachers. There are concerns from faculty of Bahrain Teachers College that undergraduate Bahrain students lack that necessary competencies needed for success in educational contexts that are conducive to active student-centered learning. It is decided that the students be introduced to a problem-based learning, or should we say the PBL strategy is one of their educational psychology courses to encourage more active learning on their part. PBL is a strategy through which students learn course content by analyzing and solving real-life problems related to the course. And in Bahrain, it is a strategy that is seldom, it is all applied in classroom context, that those of the medical sciences in their senses, the current study was somewhat unique and is focused on exploring the effects of and the student reactions to PBL Kingdom of Bahrain. In particular, public school students received that what is said by Paulo Ferri in 2003 called the banking education example, direct instruction, which tends to focus mainly on the rote learning and memorization instead of active engagement, critical thinking, application, and discovery of learning. It is precisely this type of education that is current national education reform project in Bahrain is trying to abolish through number of initiatives, among them the establishment of BTC. The next one is another issues in University of Bahrain. It is located in the Persian Gulf. Bahrain is a cluster of islands that form a small but thriving job market for English teachers, which includes desirable locations, attractive job opportunities, and small size of population is about 1.5 million. Competitions for teaching positions in Bahrain is fierce. As a result, aspiring TEFL teachers may face challenges in securing a job as schools prefer experienced native English speakings, teachers with advanced qualification. Freedom of expression, freedom of education is imperative for academic freedom. Nevertheless, academic freedom is highly restricted in Bahrain. The government intolerance policy towards dissent has negatively impacted both students and teachers. Bahrain Centers of Human Rights in 2021. Since the uprising in 2011, hundreds of teachers and students have been imprisoned, intimidated into silence, or expelled from educational institutions for participating in activism or peaceful demonstrations. That is the issues and concerns of the University of Bahrain. Once again, my name is Rosalia. Shukran.